Alright, yo guys, Kieran Hedley here. Today I'm going to tell you guys 12 ways or 12 things that I recommend to do in order to help lose body fat. So a few tips that you might not have heard, things that are just going to help you out. So we're just going to go through those things. So apple cider vinegar. Okay, so what I do is I have 2 tablespoons first thing in the morning. And what that's going to do is it's going to help kill off some bad bacteria in your body. So any bad bacteria, which is good. And it's also going to help hunger suppression, so that way you're not going to consume as many calories throughout the day, and you're going to be less inclined to because of that suppression. So that's a really good thing. So if you don't have fat burner, because a lot of fat burners have that hunger suppression effect, then apple cider vinegar is great. So 2 tablespoons, don't have any more during the day. What I'm doing is I'm going to show you what you can do. I wouldn't normally do this, is you can chase it with milk. What that's going to do, alright, is I'm going to be able to get my apple cider vinegar, and I'm not going to get the sour taste. So it's pretty cool.
We gotta feel that rush again.
Alright, welcome back guys. So today's breakfast is just going to be oatmeal. I have oatmeal every day, no particular reason, I just like it. I mean, like, you do hear a lot of bodybuilders having oatmeal every morning, but basically make sure you weigh and measure everything out if you're calculating your macronutrients. So this is tip number 2, okay? So basically what you'll see me doing is making sure that I'm getting the exact weight and the exact measurement of everything that I'm using. So this is going to be your best friend, because it's going to give me the exact amount of grams for everything that I'm consuming, and it's also by getting the exact amount of grams, I can put it into MyFitnessPal and get the exact amount of macronutrients that I'm consuming, because I do have a macronutrient goal, which I'm going to put on the screen. Alright, so that's my daily goal at the moment. And then I also have low carb and high carb days, which I'll also put on the screen. Alright, so that's going to be on the screen now. Anyway, that low carb day is more for my rest day. So if I'm forced to take a rest day, or I'm just going to do something like an arms day, something that's not very taxing on the body, on the nervous system, then I'm going to have a low carb day. If I'm just doing one refeed day, then it's just going to be on my deadlift day. Okay, so breakfast today is going to be a healthy cacao almond butter oatmeal. So it's going to be really, really good. I'm going to be using Whey House protein and Whey House cacao. And if you do want to use this stuff, it's completely natural stuff. I am an ambassador for them, I'm not going to lie. You can get 10% by using my discount code, which is HedleyFitness. I'm going to put it on the screen there. And that discount code, alright, it can be used in the link, which I'll put in the description below. Let's get to it. Fast forward. Alright, so now that we're back at it, basically continuing on with what I was saying before, I'm going to link a video here where I explain actually how to lose weight and gain weight depending on how many calories you consume, because there is studies done, whereas no matter how much sugar you consume, no matter how much crap you consume, as long as your calories are less, that you will lose body fat, okay? You will lose weight no matter what, as long as you're in a deficit of calories. There's very minimal effects as well. I'm going to actually put some abstracts of studies over, just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, and so that you know I'm not just bloody giving you shit, because yeah, because it is real stuff. So tip number 3, okay, drink water. And I'm serious, I mean, don't just drink like 2 liters a day like you're recommended to. Alright, 3 liters a day for women at least, 3.5 liters for guys at least. I actually drink around about 5 to 6. Reason being, because it will suppress your hunger as well. So if you're hungry, drink water. You'll be surprised, you might actually end up feeling like you're full. It will help you consume less calories ultimately. That's what all of this is about, really, is consuming less calories. I've got some clients now, so I'll catch you later. Alright, now tip number 4, now we're at the gym, okay? So basically, make sure you get your micronutrients, okay? So what I've got here is, I'm going to put on the screen, okay? But the 2 main ones that I want you to take into account is green tea extract and L-carnitine, okay? They're important micronutrients inside your fat burners that you're going to get. They're going to help ignite that metabolism effect, so that fat burning effect. All those there, okay? So that's what I have every day. Okay, over the summer I just have it with my pre-workout. Alright, now it brings up me to tip number 5, okay? So caffeine. Caffeine is an amazing fat burning stimulant, okay? So basically I'm having pre-workout here, so a bit of gold standard pre, yeah, right here, beautiful. Otherwise you can have coffee or whatever, but basically getting around about 200 to 300 milligrams a day will help with, I think it's a 3% extra fat burnt that day. So that's quite a lot of extra fat burnt. Over a certain period of time if you continue consuming caffeine. Make sure that you do cycle caffeine though, so basically I do Sundays off, every Sunday I have 0 caffeine. What that does is it prevents your body from getting tolerant to it, okay? So that's how I do it. So yeah, that's the next tip. Now tip number 6, okay, so make sure you do strength training, because the amount of energy required doing strength training is so big, okay, because you actually use so many calories, so much energy when doing strength training, so moving a lot of weight helps you stay stronger in the movement, like constant movement, so you're able to use more energy when you're doing other movements. Now tip number 7 as well, make sure you're getting resistance training in, so hypertrophy training. It is proven that people doing resistance training, alright, get more fat loss benefits than people not doing resistance training, okay? It's even if you are doing cardio work, so like sprints and running and everything like that. Okay, so resistance training is super important, super important, super important.
I'm a motherfucking monster! Never gonna lose cause I'm still doing both. Never gonna lose cause I've been on the road. Come to your state and I'm killing the show. Know that I'm young and I still gotta grow. Know that I'm working the most, know I'm never gonna choke, and I'm looking back down on the...
Okay, now tip number 8, make sure you're getting some high intensity interval training in as well, because high intensity interval training does have an afterburning effect. So basically if you're doing anything that requires a lot of strenuous energy in a short period of time, you're using more of an anaerobic energy source in your body, okay? And what that's going to do is it takes a much longer period of time, which is why you intervalize it. That's not a word, which is why you put it in intervals. I don't think intervalize is a word.
It is now.
It is now, yeah, it's a Kieran word. So it's just going to create more output in this workout, okay? Burn more calories. Alright guys, tip number 9, so low intensity steady state training, okay, it's really great because it has minimal damage on the central nervous system, so CNS doesn't take as much of a toll as high intensity interval training, so things that require a lot of effort. So low intensity steady state, you can do it all the time, and it's a great way to consistently burn calories. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, now tip number 10, okay, in terms of fat loss. So basically if you're looking for a fat loss program, find one, stick to it, and make sure it's a gradual dieting program, not a crash diet program. Because if you go crash diet, because it's not sustainable, you're not going to stick to it afterwards. So basically afterwards you'll probably go binge eat, or you'll just screw up basically. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do, okay? I use the Catch McArdle formula, okay, and I decrease it by 100 calories every week, okay, and increase my cardio as I go. And then that will ultimately keep my BMR nice and high, okay? This relates back to the very first thing about weighing your food, okay? And then basically what that's going to do is it's going to bring my output up and bring my input down lower, okay? And it's going to make that space a lot bigger. And then your BMR, okay, does go down over the weeks, okay? So I'm just going to show you now. So this is the number of calories I'm working off at the moment, and that's 85% of my maintenance, okay? And then basically I'm just going to decrease that by 3 or 4%, alright? And then I'm going to get my macro split from that second line down, okay? So at the moment it's 242 protein, 244 carbs, and 81.8 fats. Alright, so tip number 11, okay, we're eating at Burger here, okay, a healthy burger place. I managed to get a burger salad, alright, the burger which I can't wait to eat because I haven't had a burger in so long, okay, and some broccoli as well, okay. So basically I'm making sure that this all fits into my macros, okay. So basically I'm not gonna go over the edge, but I'm still getting food that I enjoy, okay. So that way you're gonna stay to your diet, okay, and then it's gonna be easier to lose body fat basically. So that's the deal. Yep. So tip number 12, okay, last tip coming right at you, okay? Make cardio fun, because cardio is absolutely shit. I'm not gonna swear, it's crap. Alright, cardio sucks. So we're doing low intensity steady state right now. We've got 30 minutes of walking through here, which is pretty sick, with Jerry, who's behind the camera. Alright, my friendly Asian right back there. And basically we're just gonna go for 30 minutes of walking, okay? Burn some calories. This is my rest day. So low carb day, like I talked about the other day, okay? So today is a new day, by the way, just so you know. And yeah, that's basically it.